Donald Trump is having a psychotic meltdown on Saturday morning. He's rushed out of Washington, D.C. He's now in Bedminster, his golf course in New Jersey. He's been making social media posts with some weird AI video that says Trump, Trump, Trump. This as the world is literally falling apart as a result of Donald Trump's despicable policies and plans and his chaos. This is as Donald Trump is crashing the markets here in the United States and more significantly destroying the economy for everybody here other than his right-wing billionaire buddies. Let me show you what he is posting. Here, let's play this clip.
Trump. In the Middle East, they love Donald Trump. Meant some Africans, they love Donald Trump. Even in China, they love Donald Trump.
And he continues to make posts like that. And I guess the individual who helped make that video, someone who Donald Trump's now endorsing for Congress, and then they're posting videos of the guy hugging a Trump statue. It's beyond bizarre. There's a lot of very serious things going on this morning, obviously, as he's having this meltdown. You know, FBI records that were just obtained through a Judicial Watch lawsuit reveal that a Butler County Sheriff's deputy exchanged 2 emails with the Trump purported shooter, Thomas Crooks, before the purported July 13th, 2024 assassination attempt. I'm going to do a whole video on that. But apparently Crooks was emailing law enforcement and the FBI produced records that are entirely redacted, but we can see that there were emails before the shooting by Crooks. I'm going to delve deeper into that. Also, the Pentagon has raised Israel's counterintelligence threat level to its highest category, meaning that Israeli intelligence are stepping up efforts to gather information on U.S. officials right now, as Netanyahu continues to do everything he can to avoid the United States entering into a deal with Iran. I'll do a longer video on that, but you have the Israel Mossad spying on the U.S. government. We know that they were doing that, but they're escalating that right now. The NBC News Bureau is reporting. Also, we have the Trump regime covering up right now. There was an announcement over here of this screwworm, this lethal screwworm, and they posted about it, and then they tried to cover it up. Here's what Secretary Brooke Rollins, Agriculture Secretary, posted. USDA confirmed a second detection of New World screwworm in a 1-month-old calf in Zavala County, Texas, approximately 5.6 miles from the first case. People were warning about this, especially as the Trump regime was removing the detection mechanisms and the experts who could have helped prevent this. So now they're deleting this. They posted it, then they deleted it. But folks, Donald Trump is making yet another post of that video. Here's what he just posted. Here, let's play it.
Down in Mexico, they love Donald Trump. Flew to Italy, they love Donald Trump.
Also, Donald Trump apparently working right now this morning with Albania's Prime Minister, Edi Rama, to cover up that $4 billion project that Jared Kushner and Ivanka are doing, where there are mass protests right now in Albania over that project, where they're taking over an island in Albania that's a protected ecological wonder, and they want to turn it into some Trumpenstein weird island for right-wing oligarchs. And so now the Prime Minister of Albania, Edi Rama, just gave another interview. And here's what he just said moments ago. Let's play it.
A lot of images that have been spread in the social media of projects that are not related to the project, of dying flamingos, of depressed turtles, and of all this. It doesn't exist. So we have to talk about reality. When the project will be presented, of course, we'll show it, and we'll show it proudly. And I'm sure it will be a project that will change a lot in how Europe understands environment in general, because this is the...
More from Edi Rama right here, this Prime Minister, saying that Jared Kushner deserves all the love. He's a great guy. Yeah, I think the people in Albania would disagree with that. Let's play this clip.
Media, by being engineered
by the son-in-law President?
No. There is no project by the son-in-law, right? He's the son-in-law, by the way, not the son-in-law.
No, not in-law. In-law.
You said the son-in-law.
In-law.
So he is also the son-in-law, I
sure
guess.
He is.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. So and he deserves all the love. He's a great guy. But the thing.
Also on the anniversary of D-Day, you have Hegseth right now in Normandy, and Hegseth used the D-Day anniversary speech on the beaches of Normandy to attack Europe. And he said, sadly, today, different European beaches are now being stormed by different dangerous ideologies. And he's saying that their invasion today is very different than what we did when we were there in D-Day. And so he's using these hollow grounds where he's giving this speech in Normandy to attack Europe, to attack our allies. Again, this is what this regime is doing. Here, play this clip.
Today, different European beaches are stormed by different dangerous ideologies. Beaches in Spain, and Italy, and Greece, and Bulgaria. Boats and men arrive. When will European capitals do something about that invasion? Or is it too late?
I'm going to do a whole other video on this as well, but as Donald Trump is in Bedminster, New Jersey, you have Hunter Biden becoming the MAGA whisperer, if you will. It's fascinating as people get to know more about Hunter. He's actually bringing a lot of people together right now. Hat to Hunter. He goes, I've taken a lot of hits and I've deserved some of them. I beat myself up over them more than you can imagine. But the grace people have shown me here is truly humbling. Some of the kindest words have come from the people you'd least expect, and for that I am so grateful. This isn't about me, it's about every person in recovery who shows up and tries again. And to everyone still in the fight tonight, you are not alone. I see you. As the Daily Beast writes, MAGA supporters have seemingly had a change of heart about attacking the former first son, with many now championing him for his sobriety. So checking back in with what Trump and the White House are posting this morning. They're posting this bizarre photo of Donald Trump from this event he gave yesterday in Wisconsin, where he told the farmers about getting their ears pierced and how they have better life than Donald Trump because he got his ear pierced. I assume referring to the purported assassination attempt in Butler that now appears to be being covered up even more. Remember when he said that yesterday? I'll just show you what he said here. Let's play this clip.
Or a small business. Now, I saw it myself. You have a way of life that sometimes you're land rich and cash poor, sometimes you're lots of different conditions, but people that are on farms love being on farms. You wouldn't trade my life, you wouldn't want my life, believe me, you don't want it. Your life is much better than my life. I will tell you, your ear wasn't a little pierced over here, you didn't get pierced. You have a nice, safe, beautiful life, but I've seen.
And while Donald Trump is in Bedminster, you have a lot of people calling him out now for his cognitive and physical decline as well. You have Governor Hochul of New York posting photos of Donald Trump on the $250 bill sleeping, because Donald Trump wants to put himself on the $250 bill. You have an account like this, Tarkeen, here's how they show. Donald Trump was really sleeping. They obviously added a little AI to raise his hands and call it Weekend at Donnie's director's cut. I'll show you the video that they made here. Play this clip.
Of a job, an economy, a community, a family. And for too long.
And then Governor Newsom of California said, wishing our president a very restful weekend. You know, heading into this weekend, we saw the United States strike the Strait of Hormuz. Iran responded with more strikes against Kuwait and Bahrain. Iran now threatening the U.S. with complete and absolute closure of the Strait of Hormuz. By all accounts, all negotiations between the United States and Iran have shut down. I've showed you the videos yesterday of Moshe Reza, the main Iran, former IRGC commander, now the top advisor to Ayatollah Khomeini, who says, we're not doing a deal unless the United States gives us sanctions relief, $24 billion. We control the Strait of Hormuz, and you're not getting any of our nuclear dust or nuclear material. In fact, Russia announced a $28 billion deal with Iran. yesterday or 2 days ago to help Iran's nuclear facilities. It was a $28 billion Russia-Iran nuclear deal because they view Donald Trump as being utterly weak. And they go, what's he going to do? He's going to post more about reflecting pools? Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Panickin's got real quiet, the White House is posting, with a photo of the reflecting pool not fully done. What do you mean Panickin's got real quiet? Dude, people just want healthcare. They want to be able to afford their rent. They want to be able to afford homes. That's what they want to do. Hit subscribe, everybody. Let's get to 7 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.
New Meidas merch drop! Check out the latest pro-democracy sticker packs, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, and more. All at store.meidastouch.com.